Hi guys, welcome back to SG, and today we have another unboxing, and this is Bitoku by Devir Games and published by Gameboard. So this is a game designed by German P. Milan and art by Valls, as well as David Turchi. Again, I'm not sure how to pronounce this. Actually, this game has been out for quite some time, and I've only recently got my hands on it. Trying to filter out all the games because the shelf space is really not enough. So basically, this is a 1 to 4 players game, plays for about 2 hours and ages 14 and up. So let's take a look here. And I'm not sure if this is a game from Thailand or what, but there's actually Thai wordings here, so I'm not too sure about that. But yes, again, it's a very pretty game, if you can see from the front. And yes, so this is the back, and the box itself is actually quite heavy, and you can see we have an English word here as well as a Thai over here, and we also have a Thai rulebook included apparently. And yeah, so this is, if I'm not wrong, it's a bit of a dice placement and kind of like a worker placement sort of mechanics to collect stuff and of course gain victory points, and that's pretty interesting. And it looks really messy. I wouldn't say messy, but it looks busy. And we actually have all the different tiles here, and we can take a closer look once we get it open. So once again, I got this game from Geekster, so again I'll link his page down below if you guys are interested. And let's get this open. Okay, so once again, this is Bitoku. Let's take a look at what's inside. Okay, nothing much at the back. This is the box. Not too much, there's not a lot of like insert going on, so not too much at the side as well. This is basically what's covering all around. And we should have 2 rulebooks. One is in Thai and one is in English. So yeah, this is interesting. Everything is in Thai, so we won't be looking at this. Let's take a look at this. So very nice rulebook, matte finish. That's always nice. And this is like a rain. I'm not sure what's this. A reindeer, a deer. Yeah. So again, the artwork here is really interesting and really nice, and like really beautiful. So that's how we set up the game. And everyone's player board, and we do have these little things here, so sure we can see. Okay, so we have the path of the great spirit, spring. So I think it also works in kind of a season way. So lots of rules in my opinion, but I believe it's not that it's not a very complicated game, but maybe there's just a lot going on. And yeah, pretty interesting. So we have, this is what, vision cards, the elements of the forest, which is your game board essentially, and the movement points. Cool. Yeah, still the elements of forest, maybe a different like kind of areas of the forest itself. So okay, that's cool. It's cool. And the player boards and the rise of Tengu. This for solo play, because it supports 1 to 4 players, and changes to gameplay, resolving Tengu actions. So this is the Tengu activation cycle, the TAC, interesting. And nothing much at the back. Again, lots of icons here, so a rule reference or an icon reference would be nice. But again, they chose to put the credits at the back and some cultural references. Cool. And we have a small pack of cute cards here. Interesting. Let's put it on one side first. And we have some baggies here. And interesting, we have a few of these, which is kind of like, they're all the same. We have 4, so I suppose it's for the players, and it's like a little booklet. It contains all the icon glossaries, memory, crystal tiles, yokai cards, solitaire, and the path of the great spirit. So yeah, everything is well nicely contained here, but I think it's a bit too big, like to put them as this kind of cards here. So this is like kind of your a bit of a cardstock kind of booklet. So okay, interesting. Instead of a player reference, we actually get these. I mean, it's useful in containing information, but it's just kind of too big for the table, I feel. So you have this part is the game board. Let's put this here. And you have some dice for the different players, I suppose. Let's try this. Again, I believe the board itself is double layered, so it's a really thick one. So we have very nice dice here actually. They are kind of translucent, which is nice. So this is actually a bit brown. You can see it's a bit translucent, and it's 3 for each player. So yeah, nice. And you can see the color scheme is basically purple, green, brown, and yellow. So okay, but it's a shame that it doesn't have any inserts for this game. So you have another pack of cards here. It says the is basically Tiango, which is like sky dog kind of thing, but I think it's supposed to be in Tengu. Okay, nice. We have some interesting things that looks like it's easily broken. So this is kind of like a shrine kind of thing. So okay, not too sure what do we do with this. Oh, nice, it's screen printed. And it's like golden with a bit of glitter. So that's very nice. And then we have this, which is the one in the main picture. Again, super prone to breaking, but really nice details here. And you can see the front, it's nice, screen printed. But the face is a bit wonky, but still nice. Again, this part is really just asking to be broken. So yeah, do take care of this. And it's just in this thing, so a little bit dangerous, to be honest. So that's I think one of it is probably the first player marker. So yeah. And we have some tokens here, some sake tokens. Have no idea what are these. Some of the cute tokens that I was talking about. I think it's like you are supposed to like flip them to the eye open side or something. And some other resource. These are all belonging to the player. These are more resources. And more stuff belonging to the player. Yeah. So for the player wise, we basically have kind of 1, 2, 3, 4 things. We have this thing that looks like a shrine, just to let you see the colors. So these are your standard wooden tokens, and again in these 4 main colors. This kind of look like the temple. Very interesting. Again, very nice details on the sort of like, you know, the shape, the overall shape or the cutting. So that's the temples. Just gonna call it the temples. And this is the, looks like buns. So these are also screen printed, but it's only on one side. So again, 4 different colors. Yeah. so far it's a very interesting and beautiful game. And yeah, there's a lot of tokens here which I can see. Like this part is the Gameboard, and you can see like there's like a lot of tokens here. So again, I think you will need some sort of storage solution. Again, nowadays I've been trying to find like basically plastic boxes to kind of store my game components, especially tokens, instead of just chucking everything into bags, because these are kind of hard to open. So yeah, it kind of speeds up the gameplay, I mean the setup, quite a bit. So these are 4 different things we have. Again, I can't really recognize some of it. Yeah, but this looks like a cat, and this, I have no idea what is this. It's like someone with a very huge head, and some sort of 4-legged creature here, and some foxy kind of thing with a tail. So yeah, again, 4 different colors, and we all have different kind of different shapes for it. It's pretty nice. And then we have this. I'm not going to show all the different colors, but some of them do look a bit off-centered. Not sure if I can find any examples here. Again, we have the eyes closed and eyes open side. Yeah. So this is still fine. Most of them are pretty centered. Yeah, quite cute looking things. Again, they're all nice and screen printed. Hope you can see. Yep, not gonna come off anytime soon. So that's for the purple one. Again, we have those in green and yellow as well as brown. Okay, then here we basically have like a green resource. Not too sure what is this. Looks a bit like avocado. Yeah, interesting. So yeah, that's the green resource. Yeah, I suppose they are resources because they have so many of them. And then we have some of these that has like a kind of thing, swirly thing in the middle. So again, these are all screen printed on one side. So yeah, this is kind of orange in color. And we have these 2 that doesn't have any screen or any printings on it. Not too sure about this. This looks like stone to me. It's in this weird shape. Yeah, not too sure what it is. And yeah. And lastly, we have sake, which is really cute. It even has like a little saucer on it. Okay. Let's flip them so you can see. Yep, so you can see that there's like a bottle and then the saucer over here. That's interesting. Okay, so these are probably the resources, and just let me put all this back in the bag. I'll probably try to find some kind of storage solution for this, because yeah, this is just a mess. And then we can start to take a look at the game board, which is going to be quite huge. And we have some glue here. So you can see that we have holes in between. So this is the let's get it to focus. So this is like the dual layer part of it. Okay, maybe try to open it up carefully. So it opens up this way. So this is the bottom. So you can see here, that's how it looks like. So a lot of things here, but I believe it's more like a worker placement kind of thing. So once you know what the icons are, you can probably get started quite quickly. Oops. And this is the top. And yeah, we have this main thing that's going on here, this reindeer kind of thing. Interesting. So it's like the different steps you go to. And then let's open up. Oh, it's double-sided. That's interesting. So let's just focus on this side first. Again, this side is not dual layer. The dual layer is on the flip side. So I can't really bring this up, so you have to bear with me here. Again, it's really messy. Lots of things going on. But we can see here that we have this Tengu kind of shape going on, I think. And then we have this card here, which is for this. So it kind of goes here, I believe, and flips. That's interesting. And then, yeah, there's the bottom here, all the different dice numbers, and probably where you can go. And that's it. And then this is the bottom. So let's try to flip this to the other side. Okay, so this side is the dual layer part. So let me try to bring this up if I can. So you can see here it's actually dual layered all around, like this portion. So you can actually put something in it. So I'm guessing it's the it's in one of the inserts. I mean in one of the punch outs. And this probably is very similar to the back, but maybe gives for some variety. Or maybe the back is for like solitaire play, not too sure. And yeah, pretty cool. So these are all indented. You can actually fit something else here. Very cool. So let's flip this like this. So over here, same thing. This entire area is indented, as well as the bottom here. These two parts. I mean these four parts. So yeah. So from here it's like basically standard, and then this maybe is interchangeable. So that's pretty cool, pretty interesting. Again, I'm not able to show you like the full board, but I hope you guys kind of get the idea. And then let's move on to the inserts. Again, I'll go through the cards last, as always, and the inserts are all the way down at the bottom. So yeah, I'm seeing some of the main big inserts. So yes, this feels like something that you can collect, all these little things. And we have these axes and these parts that goes to somewhere at the bottom of the board based on their shape. Again, they have all the different icons that I'm not sure what's going on. Then it's double-sided. So by flipping it just now, it feels a bit thin and a bit squishy, to be honest. Yep. So not the best quality. And these are the bags, so it's probably for you to shuffle, so they can put them in a deck or in a stack. So let's punch one out. They punch okay, but it's already standard kind of cardboard fillings, I should call them. And yes, it's gonna bend. Not like others that is actually a bit stiffer, but this is kind of bendy if I use a bit more strength. So and it's a bit squishy as well, just a tiny bit, but yeah, usually these don't squish that much. So yeah, the cardboard quality here is fine, average I would say. Not the best, and of course not the worst as well. At least they kind of hold together, and they don't really have like the kind of dry feel that some of it has. So let me put this to one side. You can put this here, and this is the other one. So these are the ones that we saw in the previous Punchboard, and here, and these are the new ones. Yeah, so interesting. The back is probably the same, so you can shuffle them. And then we have some more of these. So this is probably the multiplier for the green resource that we saw just now. We have one of this, not too sure which direction I should be showing you guys. So this, not too sure what's this. This one you probably fit it in the board somewhere. Yep. So we can just punch these bigger ones out, so I can show you guys. Cool. So these are all the different spots or something. You have like dice positions, and again same thing at the back. So these guys have a little bit of a different wording here. Cool. It's like the silent side, because this means silent in Chinese. And I have no idea what is this, but it's like the fighting side over here. And this, it's like some sort of point, I guess. Nothing at the back. And this one you can see here. So this is basically rock. So the gray resource that you saw just now, and then this is like wood. And then the different these things. Yeah, and we have some sake here as well. Some multipliers. And the same at the back. So the orange one has 2 square and the red one has 3. And here we have the big, so these are the player boards. So we can punch one of them out. Okay, so we have like a hole here. We'll probably kind of put maybe some of the square tiles here. It's interesting because this part, guys, doesn't go very well. I mean, it's, if I have to push it harder, it's going to bend. So really have to be careful with this part at least. So that's the front, and lots of things. Even the player board is pretty busy. And these are like the cards here, I suppose. Yeah. And then the back will be the solitaire part, which I'm not sure if they're all the same. I think I can punch some of these out. Yep. And yeah, this thing interesting. Cool. Yeah. Just gonna punch them out randomly. This probably fits here somewhere, because the art kind of fits. Yeah. So it kind of maybe tells you that you have like 100 points. That's pretty interesting. Yeah. A bit unnecessary. I think I can just put it on top and like get rid of this thing, which is really annoying. So yeah, that's the player board. And yeah, I believe it's color coded as well. This is for, I'm not sure, this is a white, oh sorry, this is a brown player. So, and let's check out the back to see if it's the same. So yeah, it looks pretty much the same to me. Yeah, it's the same thing. So I guess if you want to play solo, any one of them would do. And let's put this here. And then this is the same also. Again, the player board is not color coded, but this is, I believe. Oh, let me see. Yes, correct. So only this flag is color coded. So this is for the purple player. And then we have one for the yellow player. They also have like their unique symbol here. Interesting. And then this is the back. So again, same thing. And then lastly, our green player, which has like a maple leaf kind of flag. And this is the back. And then we have this, which already came off. So this is the big one that you kind of open up and put on the top. And it's double-sided, so this is the other side. This is probably for more players, I think. Again, not much clue, but I suppose it is. And this looks a lot, there's like a lot more icons. Probably this is for more players. Interesting. Yeah, this has like a lot less icons. So again, I'll try to demo this if I can. And then we have some, this is also one of it. Is it? Yeah, it is. So let's try to open this. So you can see here, these tiles are a promo for the game Silk, also from Devir Games, and I'm not using Bitoku. Oh, so this is for another game. Interesting. So you can punch these out. So these do go somewhere also. So you have this thing. There's the same shade as the first first punchboards that we saw. And then yeah, I'll basically punch this out. Yeah, these are likely just for a different number of players. Just that it didn't really indicate. So we have 4 here and we have 5 here. And suppose the same here, 5 and 4 here. Yeah, so I believe it's actually on the board itself. So I'll keep this and let you guys take a look. So yeah, let's see. Okay, so yes, this part here. So this part actually basically fits the this. So you can see also okay. So, basically here for players 1 to 2 we use the back side. If it's player 3 and 4 we use this thing basically. So that's an interesting way to vary out the gameplay. So you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the other side we have just 1, 2, 3. So you have 3 players, we just slot this in like so. It doesn't fit the best, but I guess it's fine. Yeah, so it's kind of like popping out a little bit, but they do have some grooves here to pick it up easily, and we can just swap it for the other side and put it here. Again, the art matches, which is good. And we have some small little holes here. Let me just pick this up first. Okay. Again, but then too much moving parts, so a bit fiddly in my opinion. And we have here, so it says here for you can see the holes here for 3 players, like this part. You can see 3 players it's 2, 4 players it's 3. So we have this 2 and 3 parts, so we can probably fit them like so. Yeah, they do fit quite nicely, and it's quite easy to dig them out as well. There's this little notch here, but again, wear and tear is bound to happen. So yeah, oh, this fits really nice. And then the back side. So yeah, kind of interchange the whole board with these things. And then let's demo like the bottom part of it. So there's a bottom layer of the board. So there's this thing. So again, you can see over here 3 players, then you go for the 7 slots. If it's 4 players, you go for the 9 slots. So these are 9 slots. So yeah, interesting. We can just flip it over for 7 slots one. Again, you can see over here that just by opening and closing it a few times, the lines are showing. So that's not very nice. And yeah, to be honest, I feel like if they were to do another board with you know, like each board has 2 sides. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 player. I think that works a little bit better than putting this, because this thing you can see it kind of does this. So the more you do it, the more this part is going to split, and the more this thing is going to show. I haven't even started playing and I'm already seeing the white line, so that's not very nice. But I guess we have to live with it. Yep. And then we have these parts here. So again, 3 players, we have 4, which is this side, and then 4 players, we have 5. So everything should fit. Yep. Very nice. A bit of wiggle room, which is good. And not sure for you to dig it out. I mean, it's a good concept, but I guess it could have been implemented better, maybe. But yeah, so these are what these things are for. And let me just close this up. And this is probably going to go here. And let's just do some housekeeping a little bit. You Again, I haven't found what this is for yet, so it's probably not on the board, or maybe just overlay somewhere. Yeah, let's just put all this back in the box first. It should go here. And let's take a look at the cards, and I'm gonna bring up my nice little background thing here. So let's push this off to the side a little bit. Okay, let's try to center this as much as possible. Let's go through the small cards first. And we have an opening here, which isn't working very well. Okay, I guess I have to take out my knife. Okay, so again, I'll be doing the sleeve tests for you guys shortly. So let me just zoom in a little bit more. Okay, so we have this. So yeah, I think this quite often. It's like a all players kind of thing, since it has all the different colors. So it's 4, I suppose this is a point. And yeah, again, quite a lot of different things, all the different icons. Oh, so this is one of the icons. Yeah, so maybe it's like the resource or something, or you get to move this. Yeah, it's like the little spirit thing. So like a card for 6 points, I guess, and some ghostly thing. So this kind of like bonus card, I believe. And have quite a bit of them until we reach this, which all has the same back. Oh no, they don't. So basically all these that we see here is this back. There's the fish and the dream here. Yeah, so this is a dream in Chinese. And then we have these cards, which all has the same back already. So this is like another thing, maybe like a resource kind of thing, rock resource. Yeah, this like onion or bun looking thing. Okay, so this card probably means the bigger ones. Again, the art here is really nice, very what do you call it, very traditional looking feel. And then we have the bigger cards here. Let's see. Okay, so we have, let's split them by the backs. We have this. So we have these cards here, and there we have, it's kind of like the creature, but then this means creature. It's like monster, based on the Chinese word here. So this is something like creature as well. So you have this, again very nice Chinese wording all along. So that is like one of the spots that you can use. It's like a beetle. Again, very nice artwork. Yeah, Jin, don't know what's that. Yeah, again, it's the same artwork, but the points and stuff are slightly different, especially the icons here. Yeah, we have lots of that. We have a bear looking thing. Maybe it's clearer, but just lay it down. So yeah. Chugi, like a monkey. So I have a few of the same one. And this Makoto, there's like a squirrel, a fat looking squirrel. And the artwork is really nice. I quite like the artwork, to be honest. So this is these cards, and then we have this kind of like the monsters. This Kitsune, Kappa. So Kappa is like kind of like a frog kind of thing. Yeah. So we have this golden koi here, and like probably the type here, and some things that you can do probably. Yeah. So you probably like kind of maybe get these resources. So yeah, it's kind of repeating, but the icons are slightly different, I guess. Yeah, Kappa, or is it the same? Yeah, it looks the same actually. Interesting. I don't think these are like your personal deck, because they kind of matches the color as well. It's like purple, it's green, it's like, I don't know. Yeah, I didn't really see this yet. Yamauba is like green, lots of it. So yeah, icons are slightly different. It's probably like yellow or something. In this circle, all these lots of icons. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, just pick it up. Have all the foxes. It's not really fox, but it kind of resembles a fox. And all the kappa at the back. Okay, so that's for the cards, and the cards are not linen finish, so they do have a matte, smooth, shiny finishing, and the cardstock is fine. It feels soft, but it's not flimsy, and it do like kind of bounce back to shape pretty well. So yeah, very nice, and it has a bit of like a waxy feel to it. Yeah, but otherwise the card quality is okay, it's decent. So yeah, let's get on to the sleeve test and show you guys how and what sizes you should be using for this. Alright, first let's start off with the small cards. So you guys can see it here. So basically the small ones, these cards as well as this. So these two, yeah, you should try to use this, which is 41 by 63 millimeters. So yeah, this one actually fits very well. It's quite snug at the sides and just nice, nice opening here at the top. So you should go for, again, 41 by 63 millimeters. And for the bigger cards, which are these, as well as these cards, you should go for 57.5 by 89 millimeters. So yeah, this one, they do have a tiny bit of wiggle space, just a bit, not a lot, and very nice opening at the top over here, and it's you can see the way it goes in is not very tight, just nice. So this for these cards, if you are sleeving them, do use this. Again, it's 57.5 by 89 millimeters. So yeah, that's it for this unboxing. Once again, if you guys like this video, do give it a thumbs up. Do consider subscribing down below if you guys haven't, and yeah, let me know what you guys think of Bitoku. Is it difficult to learn, or is it too much going on and stuff? I suppose it feels okay, based on like, it does look messy at first, but I guess if you once you play it through once, I guess it should be fine. It looks nice. Yeah. So once again, this is Bitoku. Thanks for watching, and bye bye.